Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
July 14th. Healing painful memories. And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh, for God, said he, hath made me forget all my toil, and all my father's house. Genesis 41:51.
Healthcare is not always about forgetting the past, but about remembering what happened without letting the pain control our present. The story of Joseph is an example of how God can heal a wounded, betrayed, disappointed, and hopeless heart. The Bible tells us that he lived in his father's house when one day his brothers threw him into a pit to die alone. But then they decided to sell him into slavery, and although the young man begged them not to do him such a terrible thing, they ignored him. One pain followed another, love repaid with betrayal. And as if that weren't enough, while serving his Egyptian master faithfully in everything, the lies of his unfaithful wife landed Joseph in prison. His wounds were many, he suffered without cause, and his life became bitter. But the years passed, from slave he rose to the Egyptian throne, from being a defenseless man he came to command the Pharaoh's armies, and his past suffering could have demanded revenge. Joseph knew that one day he would see his brothers, he knew they would come to him for bread, but he learned to place his bitterness in God so that love might overcome pain.
Some experiences leave deep scars on the heart. We can move on with life, yet still carry the weight of old wounds. How can we forgive the one who hurt us so deeply? The one who betrayed our trust, the one who ruined our life? How can we forget the pain so that the memories of the harm suffered no longer haunt us?
Joseph learned to cast his burdens on God. He learned to see God's hand even in the midst of injustice. He didn't dwell on his resentment. Joseph allowed God to transform his life. Finally, he understood that forgiveness sets the one who forgives free. He decided to look at the future differently, hoping one day to embrace his brothers, hoping to see his elderly father again. And as time passed, his first son was born, whom he named Manasseh, meaning that God had made him forget the past pain. That is to say, the memories weren't erased from his mind, but he changed the way he viewed them. He saw in the past events the God who guided him to make him an instrument of blessing.
Joseph's love for his brothers was deep and selfless, and he was pained at the thought that they might believe him capable of harboring a vengeful spirit against them.
By placing your burdens in God's hands, you can heal past wounds. Like Joseph, who received the power to forgive, you can heal your past pain and free yourself from the storms of your soul. Amen.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.